All right, I gotta find something to listen to while I do this that I don't really care about paying attention to. We'll do that. Let's see. Hopefully the chat will work today. It wasn't working yesterday or whenever it was. All right, Maxie, husky time. Big boy. I know it. I know it. Come here. Good boy. Oh, he's my boy. Hold on. Ugh. What is it, Dutch? Good boy, Max. He's a good boy. See your foot. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. What is up? I guess the chat's working. It wasn't working the other day. But so far we got you here, huh? Oops. All right. What's up, everybody? This is Max. This is my husky Max, and he needs a bath. I got my other two here. Let's see. And these other two. We got Duchess, the pitbull, and we got Sasha, the little funny-looking dog, the Aussie mix. So we're gonna be here for a minute, but this is Max. I just cut his nails. His ears look good. This time last year, he was recovering from ACL surgery. And honestly, it took probably a year for his hair to grow back, or they had to shave it. But I came home and these guys were stinking up my house yesterday. So. Gotta get them cleaned up. Cameron the husky, that's cute. Good boy, Maxie. Good boy, Max. Yeah, he could, a year ago, he couldn't even use his leg because of his ACL. And now he's bright as rain. You got my backyard all muddy. That's what happens when you got 3 dogs. Your whole backyard turns to mud. And so right now, when it dries, it turns to dust. And he's got a dusty butt. Red southern clay dusty butt. Huh. I'd love to respond to everybody that I can. I need something that reads the comments out to me. That would be helpful. He got his white markings, his white spots on him are the places where he gets the dirtiest. Underneath, on his butt, on his legs. Like, he's beautifully white for like a week, or no, like 3 days. With no bad weather. And if it's bad weather, it's over. He's just dirty immediately. But if it's not bad weather, it's nice and sunny. This bath lasts him a couple days. But the main thing with huskies is you're trying to get the hair off. Blow all that hair out. I can deal with a dusty dog. All right, what do we got? Oh, thank you. Yeah. He's a pretty boy that just got me sucked. Good boy. Got my pants falling down. Forgot my belt. Actually, I didn't. I put it on. And then I took it off before I left the house. So I'm trying, or I'm sorry, you guys are seeing my undies back here. You're sick for this, dog? That's too bad. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right, use some conditioner. Yeah, he's obedient. He's my dog, so he's been coming here since he was a little tiny baby. His whole life he's been coming here. Probably the best husky to work on. Not to say it's not a lot of work. He's definitely a lot of work. But he could make it so much worse by being bad. You're a good boy. He's the third husky I've ever had. And he doesn't have the blue eyes like all the others you see. But, oh, thank you. I like him. He's my buddy. He's gonna get me soaking wet, man. Good boy. Hold on. We're not turning around yet. Good boy, actually. He's a good boy. If you guys weren't here before, I got him, and then I got my other two. That's Duchess. Here's Duchess. And then we got Sasha over here. And they're going to get baths after this, after Max gets his bath. You got my... Boy, man. What did you hear, Sasha? They get all that shampoo and conditioner off of them. You don't want to leave anything on a dog. Oh boy, Max, man. You're going to be so handsome when we're done, huh? Like a new set of clothes. Good boy. And do this head on these guys with their prick ears, like huskies and German shepherds. I wet their head last, because when I let go of him, he is going to be shaking. And it just makes them uncomfortable having that water all over their head. So, we're going to do his head last and squeeze some of this water off. Good boy, Maxie. Good boy. And then let him shake. All right, what are these people saying? Not a lot. Where, you see him? You checking on Maxie? Towel time. It's funny, they wag their tails. They get excited when the towel comes out because they know the bath part's over. He's a good boy. He shook about all that water off of him. 75% of that water he shook off. You gonna shake some more? You shake again? You handsome boy. Oh, y'all who are watching, go subscribe to the channel. Hook it up. I just released 2 ear cleaning videos, Monday and Tuesday, I believe. People like those ear cleaning videos. But I got over 300 videos, like 350 videos on my page. So go subscribe. And I do this every other day or so. Do a live. You join me, hang out. And I enjoy the company. All right, I gotta clean up this water. Okay, so I'm gonna move you guys over. So let's go over here because I'm gonna put him on the table to blow dry him. There we go. I had clients, I finished them all earlier though. And I've got one left later after these guys while they're drying. But he's a real mess. And he's gonna take some time. But that'll be while they're drying. So I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. What are you doing? But I'm glad to have you here. Good to check in every few days. He's a good boy. Nice and clean. Now I wonder why I get breakouts. All right, ready to rock and roll? Get a blow dry. All right, everybody, I'm gonna blow dry him, so come along. Nice. There he goes. Acting like a husky. He's actually a lot quieter than most of them. But it leaks out. I'm not getting much hair off of him. Good boy. He's a good boy. Good boy. I don't know. I like his puffy cheeks after he's had a bath. They only stay puffy for a day or two. I know, buddy. What a good boy. You're a good boy. I know it. What a good boy. They always shed worse around their hips. Yeah, it's been over a year and I can still tell where he was shaved for his ACL surgery. And that was February of last year, I think. Oh, yeah, nice. Hey, to fix you up. Good boy. You're a good boy. No, I know, baby boy. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe and catch my live videos. Or go check out all my other videos. Most of my stuff is GoPro POV stuff. ASMR. Earmuffs? You don't need earmuffs, do you, buddy? All right, let me get this side. Bunch of people here. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Good boy, Max. My baby boy. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm pretty close. Just a couple hundred more. What actually? my buddy. Swallowing hair all day long. I like to get a real fluffy butt, fluffy tail. He's had it with me, huh? He's never stopped. It's really bad when it's really humid outside. Never get them dry. And he's sitting here blow drying a dog for an hour. Luckily, it's not that humid out right now. Crazy, it's either that humid or it's so dry that I get shocked by static electricity everywhere. I rely on the feel of the water misting off of him onto my face, and my hands and my arms. A lot of times you can't see it, but you can feel it. Good boy. Good boy. Come back over to this side. Blow whatever I blew over there. Blow it back off. They ain't have it wet. With a dog like this, if they're wet and they stay wet, they start to smell like an old musty towel. So you gotta be as dry as you can do. Isn't that right, baby? All right, big boy. All right, check that out. We're talking about huskies and Malamutes on here. He's a husky. He doesn't have the blue eyes that you normally see with a husky, but he's a husky. But yeah, Malamutes are much bigger, thicker legs, thicker coat. They're more of a draft horse, and these guys are long haul truckers, and Malamutes are like forklifts or something. Come here, big boy. You hop in there. Good boy. All right, that's Max. I gotta set these dryers up on him. Anything interesting happened while I was? Oh yeah, huskies are certainly wild. I don't have as much experience with Malamutes because, I mean, there's just 1,000 times more huskies in the world. But they're definitely wild, I'll tell you what. He chewed up everything in my house, this guy. But I love him. He talks all the time. I get their medicine ready in the morning, their vitamins and stuff. And he sits there, stands there next to me in the kitchen just going, woo, woo, woo. Boo! So I wrap them in cheese. My wife said this morning, she was watching it, she said that's his word for cheese. So that's husky for cheese if we're translating. Brr! You're a good boy. You did a good job, buddy. Now, we got to do Sasha. What do you think, Sasha? You see her? She's hiding over here. Sasha, is it your turn? This little girl, I got a story for y'all. What happened this weekend that is going to cost me a whole bunch of money. If you don't already know, if you haven't heard already. Slay, you got a husky? Oh yeah, he talks all the time. I had a husky in here last week that didn't say peep all day. It was weird. Okay, I gotta get Sasha. She's hiding. Hi, baby. Come here, honey. Oh, it's a good girl. It's a good girl. There we go. So here's Sasha. Sasha, Sasha. So Sasha, I don't know if you'll be able to see it from there, but she stuck her head in my lawnmower on Saturday. Can you see her leash? Collar? She stuck her mouth in my lawnmower. I guess she's going to face that direction, so we'll move you guys over here. Yeah, she stuck her face in my lawnmower. What up, Sarah? My friend. But she broke off her two canine teeth. You probably can't see it from there. You can zoom in later. But I got to get her top two canines removed on Monday. But it could have been so much worse. You got dirty feet, baby. But she's having that surgery on Monday, so I got to get her cleaned up. Even though they're going to destroy my bath and the front part of her, I got to clean her up. She was stinking yesterday. Your nails are short. Good job. Let's see. She's going to be in the corner all the whole time. Oh yeah, very, very lucky. Yeah, she opened her mouth like this, and the blade went through her mouth and popped these upper canines, just broke those off. But if she had had her mouth closed, it would have done some very, very serious damage. So we got lucky. These back ones don't even need to be cut. She was wanting me to scratch her ears yesterday. So I'm going to clean them out. Wipe them out. I'm not actually going to put cleaner in there. But I think she'll like a good wipe, won't you, baby? She likes me to scratch her ear and then lick it. If you've seen some of my ear cleaning videos, you know they like to do that. Good girl. All right, we got to give you a bath. There's no way out of it. Ooh, let's see. I don't need a wall in the frame. There we go. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I went home to get these guys and changed out of my scrubs. So here I am. But good girl. Now this dog gets dirty. She is a dog's dog. And she got fuzzy feet. So they get all muddy like little mops. But she's a lot easier to bathe than a husky, I tell you what. Aren't you, baby? My pitbull, who I'm going to bathe next, she can get as muddy as she wants. And like 15 minutes later, it's gone. Like I'm going to bathe her today. I haven't bathed her in months, probably. But like the dirt that's coming off of Sasha right now and what just came off of Max, there's probably not going to be any that comes off of Duchess. Good girl, Sasha. Good girl. Hey, dirty feet. You got dirty feet. Poor thing. Yeah. Yep. Your little friend. Is Sasha your little friend? Yeah, Sarah, I've got a tattoo on each leg. Got my son's name and my daughter's name. I didn't think you could see my legs from there. Okay, I'm gonna get you some conditioner too, baby. I'll do the works. Might as well, huh? Yeah, sorry if you're catching glimpses of my undies. I went home and changed out of my scrubs and threw this stuff on. I don't know why. But then I had a new belt and it was too stiff. I didn't want to have to be working in it. So I said, my pants won't fall down. And I took it off in the kitchen right before I left. And And now my pants are falling down. It's hot in here. Good girl. Good girl, Sasha. I don't think I blow dried her on the table last time. I don't know that she ever has had. Because she's bouncy. I don't want her to bounce off my table. But aside from her being spayed, she hasn't had surgery, but she's going to have to be put under on Monday to get those teeth taken out. But, like I said, luckily, it wasn't worse, because it could have been so much worse. With a freak split-second accident. Good girl. You're a good girl. All right, I gotta get your head. Good girl, Sasha. Try not to get it in their ears, because that makes them uncomfortable and it can cause infection. She's hanging in the corner. She's a corner dog. All right, squeeze you off. Squeeze you out. All right, you get a towel. All right, Duchess, you gotta move, baby. I just came over here to get a towel and I was going to take a sip of my drink, and it's full of hair. So I got a mouthful of hair. Hey, Dutchie. Hi, baby. What's up, everybody? Hey, if you're new here, go subscribe. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I don't have much left to get there. Look at her teeth. Oh yeah, that one broke off more. Wow. She hasn't even been hurt. I've been giving her doggy pain medicine, but she hasn't gotten swollen. Nothing. She didn't even cry when it happened. There was a little bit of blood, but that was it. Like it was instant. She stuck her head in there and pulled it out, and I was looking at her after when she did it. She didn't cry. And I was like, well, I better look in her mouth just in case she nicked her tongue or something. And I noticed her teeth were broken off. But yeah, now they're breaking more. What's up with that, dog? You want to get blow dried? Hey everybody, welcome. If you're new here, go subscribe. Let's see what she's gonna do. Maybe see if I can keep the camera on her. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, man. Oh, good girl. All right, she's gonna go in there with her brother. We'll see. There's Max. Push this back a little bit. It's there. All right, Sasha, you want to get out of there? Oh, good girl. Go in there. Good girl. All right, buddies. They're pals. Max was still relatively young. Max the husky was pretty young when I got Sasha. So they could still play like puppies. And now we got Duchess. You want to see the scary pitbull? Come here, baby girl. Oh, she's my sweet old lady. There's Duchess. Duchess the pity. She's my sweet old girl. She's 10 years old. What's that? Let me bit a hole in your collar, little baby. And I was talking about the husky having that ACL surgery. She's had both of hers done. Both of her knees. She's had both her knees done. She had her eyelids done because they were droopy and causing her problems. Let's see. She's got a problem where she pees everywhere. She's incontinent. So she has to take medicine for that. But she's my sweet old girl and I love her. Hold on. She just likes to lay out in the backyard, soaking up the sun. She lays out there when it's 100 degrees outside. She lays out there when it's 0 degrees outside. Of course, she comes in to sleep. She knows when it's time to come in. She's like, all right. But, yeah, she'll stay out there all day if you let her. We got to go out and get her when it's super hot or super cold. Because she won't come in on her own. Look at that dirty backyard dog ears. Good girl. Where are you going? Good girl, Dutchie. All right. Who's on here? Check in with you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's Duchess. My sweet old girl. Let's see. Are you going to be over in that side? We'll move them over. There we go. My sweet old girl. Look at his face. Look at that face. Hey, sweetheart. Huh? Luckily, she's easy to bathe because she doesn't like it at all. Oh, she is dirty. She loves to roll around in the dusty dirt. You like that? It's time for their flea medicine too. Flea and tick. She had these 2 ACL surgeries on both her back legs, and she's kind of fooled with the scars ever since. But it's like she's actually just too old to really worry about doing anything with it, and she never makes it that much worse. So I keep an eye on her scars, make sure they don't get too bad. I'm trying not to worry about it too much, huh? You're stinky. Stinky old girl. Hey, your face? There, girl. What you got there? Looks like she stuck her face in a bush or something. She got a little cut under her eye. And get your face nice and white. Hey, my good girl. Hey, you guys, remember to go like and subscribe. Join me on all my live streams. I do a couple of these a week. And then all my other videos. Good girl, Dutch. No, let me get your face. You're just going to be in the corner. I don't have to pull you out the whole time. Hang on. Good girl. Hang on. Gotta get on the water. The soap off of you. She got my face as wet. My face as wet as hers. Shaking off on me. Okay, now you can do it. Good girl. Ah, good girl. Oh, she's also had some skin cancer too. Had those removed. All right. Oh, trust me, she's not skinny. She is a little chunky. If she were any heavier, it would put too much strain on those knees that I've had repaired. You can't have fat dogs, huh? Bad for you. It's funny though, sometimes I'll look at her and be like, you do look skinny, you look skinny and old. And then the next time I look at her, a couple days later, and notice, man, you're chunky little girl. Good girl, Dutchie. Clean up all this mess. She doesn't need much drying, does she? I like to fluff her up though. All right, now we're not gonna put her in with the other two. She wouldn't appreciate that. So she gets her own cage. She's a good boy. Oh, what a sweet girl. Okay, I'm going there. Go in there. Good girl, Duchess. She will drive faster. All right, everybody. Those are my dogs. So we're done for the day. Thank you. She is precious. Let's see. Is there anything I need to talk to? Little message time. Oh, thanks, everybody. After Sasha, Sarah was Duchess. That's pretty much it. My hair. All right. You guys like and subscribe, and thank you, Taylor. And catch me on the next one, and go check out my other videos. I got a bunch up there. It was nice seeing y'all for this hour and 12 minutes. So hopefully I'll see you next time.